Hey, garden friends, picture this. Big, juicy tomatoes, so delicious, you can practically taste them right now. Today, I'm sharing my top secrets for growing tomatoes that are not just any tomatoes. We're talking about the best, plumpest, juiciest ones you've ever had. Stick with me, and by the end, you'll be set to grow tomatoes that'll make your neighbors wonder what you're up to in your garden. And trust me, these aren't your average tips. I'm sharing the exact steps I use every season to get mind-blowing results. Ready to get growing? Let's dive in. First things first, let's talk tomato types. Picking the right variety is half the battle. If you want size and flavor, go for big hitters like beefsteak, big boy, or brandywine. These tomatoes are famous for their size and juiciness. But here's the twist. Choosing the right type is like picking the right tool for the job. Start strong here, and you're already on your way. Now, for the powerhouse behind every great tomato, the soil. It's like the foundation of your home. Get it right, and everything else falls into place. I'm talking nutrient-packed, rich, well-draining soil that tomatoes can't resist. Mix in compost or well-rotted manure to boost growth, and make sure that pH is just slightly acidic, around 6 to 6.8. And trust me, that little tweak makes a huge difference. Tomatoes crave sunlight. They're sun worshippers. Give them at least 6 to 8 hours of full sun each day, and they'll reward you with incredible growth. And here's the kicker: spacing. If you crowd your plants, you'll be inviting disease and stunted growth. Keep them about 2 to 3 feet apart. Let that air flow and watch those plants thrive. Alright, here's a common tomato growing mistake. Inconsistent watering. We want steady, deep watering at the base of the plant. Aim for 1 to 2 inches per week. And a little trick: add mulch to help lock in that moisture and keep the roots cool. Your tomatoes will thank you with plump, juicy fruits. Okay, here's where the magic really happens. To grow big tomatoes, you've got to feed them right. Early on, use a balanced fertilizer, but once flowers appear, switch to one higher in potassium and phosphorus. The goal? More fruit, not foliage. And trust me, this one change can supercharge your tomato production. Ever had a tomato plant droop under the weight of its own fruit? That's a good problem to have, and an easy fix. Staking, caging, or using a trellis not only keeps your plants upright, but also keeps your tomatoes clean and free from pests. This small step makes a big difference in your final harvest. Here's a pro tip most people miss. Give your plants a gentle shake every few days. Why? It helps spread the pollen and boosts your fruit set. Nature usually does the heavy lifting, but this little trick can mean more tomatoes for you. And finally, the most satisfying step: harvesting. You'll know your tomatoes are ready when they're fully colored and just slightly soft. Pick them at their peak, and you're in for that unbeatable, vine-ripened flavor. Trust me, there's nothing like it. That's it, friends. Follow these tips, and I promise your tomatoes will be the juiciest, biggest, and most flavorful you've ever grown. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up, and make sure to subscribe to Faith's Enchanted Seasons for more garden magic. And hey, drop a comment if you're trying these tips, or if you've got a tomato growing hack of your own. I'd love to hear it. Happy gardening, and may all your tomatoes be epic. Catch you in the next video.